Alright guys, so as you read in the title, I'm going to be showing you all the custom figures that I made in December, which is just 3 I guess, but yeah, anyways, I guess we'll start off with Mangle first, because she was the one that I made first in December. Okay, so Mangle, as you know, was the first custom that I made in December, and she was very hard to make, honestly. She was very hard to make. She took me about like 4 days to make, but I do think she came out really good. If you're wondering how I made her, I do have a video on like explaining a bit more on how I made this figure. It's not actually like a tutorial like video, but it does explain like what I did with this figure more than I will in this video. But yeah, I used Roxy's head for this one because, you know, it's the same as the Mangle head. I think it came out really good, and I just added clay around the head to fix it up a bit better. The white paint is a bit messy. I know there's gonna be like 12 people commenting about that, like, oh, the white paint is super messy. But that's just how the white paint is on like pretty much all my customs. I'm pretty sure Carney over here is like the only person who the white paint actually looked pretty good on him. Especially when you have like 5 different colors on the head. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult. But yes, he has a lot of articulation and is pretty posable. Heck, I made it so that even her tail over here can move. But yes, he has 2 points of articulation on each leg and arm, so that's pretty cool. On this one, it's actually 3. But this one only has 1, unfortunately, because one of the ball joints broke off, so that's a shame, especially since the endo head one. Oh yeah, speaking of the endo head, I basically made this by just making a bunch of little tiny pieces out of epoxy sculpt and then gluing them together once they were dry. And that's basically how I made this guy. I think it came out amazing. I really like how this came out. I did not expect my endo head to come out this good, honestly. If you're wondering why his eye's black, that's because I'm repainting it right now, because before it looked pretty bad. I'll show you the picture, yeah, that's why. So I'm in the process of repainting this guy's eye. But yeah, this figure is actually really fun to make, honestly, even though it was a bit hard. I really like this figure. Honestly, I think it's like one of my best customs, probably like my second best if I'm being honest. I just think it came out super good. One of my favorite customs. I just really like this figure that I made. So I think I'll honestly give it like a 9 out of 10. I think it came out really good. Now we have Molten Freddy. Now this guy was also pretty hard to make, but he was not as fun as Mangle was. Now, when I was in the process of making this, it was like, how am I gonna make all the wires on him? Like, what is this guy? Like, how am I gonna make his face and also have like the wires in the back? Like, how is this gonna work? So yeah, this guy was pretty frustrating to make, though I did come up with conclusions that helped me actually finish this guy. So yeah, so if you're wondering what I did for the wires, or like his body, I guess, I just used hot glue. Yeah, I just got a bunch of stuff of hot glue and just put it all over him. Don't take that out of context. But yeah, that's basically how I did that. And then I used a bunch of my ball joints and stuff to give him some more posability in his arms and stuff, although they are pretty loose, if I'm being honest. He does have a ball joint in his hands as well, but it's gonna be, oh yeah, see? So that's cool. I think that's like the only figure that has a ball joint in my hands that I've made. Now the face, again, it's just kind of what I did for my endo head on Mangle. It's just I got a bunch of pieces out of epoxy sculpt. I tried my best to make it look like a Molten Freddy's head, because his head is just, his face is just a bunch of little like parts and stuff. And and so yeah, that's just basically what I did. And then I glued them all together once it was dried off. And then I even used like some random like clay scraps that fell on the ground from like my past customs in like the past year or 2. So yeah, he was a pretty cool custom. Bit frustrating to make, honestly, but once I got the hang of it, I think it turned out great. I really like it. I really like how this custom came out. I really like Molten Freddy as well, but I like Lefty a bit more than Molten Freddy, I'm sorry, but... Okay, enough talking about this guy. Let's go on to Carney now. He's gonna be our last custom for today's video. Yeah, his leg does that since this is my old Rockstar Freddy figure. Like I have the new one. But yeah, here it is. Now, the main thing that you're probably gonna notice on him is like all the different shades of brown and stuff. Yeah, I thought I'd try something a bit new, and so I did that, although it looks some weird in some places, like right here on his arm. It looks a bit better in real life than it does on the camera, but I still think it looks pretty good. I definitely think that this guy turned out really good, and it's nice to do a repaint, because I have not done a repaint, like it's just a simple repaint in like almost a year by now. I mean, I have not. And I did add clay for his vest and stuff like that. Forgot to make his buttons, honestly, though. Yeah, I completely forgot to make his buttons. But yeah, I think he came out really good. I gave him a lot of highlights and stuff on his like hat, cheeks, on the face, bow tie, and his knee pads. No, actually, I did not put any highlights on his bow tie. It honestly does not look good. I don't know why I painted it like that. But yeah, I think he came out really good. I really like Carney. I think the character design is actually really cool from Helpline too. I really like how they did him. And also, I did make his nose a bit bigger because he's like basically just lefty, and lefty's nose is bigger. So yeah. Oh shoot, I also forgot to rate Molten Freddy. So yeah, for Molten Freddy, I think I'd give him like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10. I don't know. Probably shouldn't be rating my own customs, but yeah, this guy, I think he came out really good. He's just a simple repaint, so I'm just gonna give him a 6 out of 10 or something. So yeah. But yeah, I guess that's it for my customs that I made in December. I only do these types of videos. I don't do them every month or at the end of each month or whatever, because sometimes I'll have like 1 custom a month, or sometimes I'll have like 4 customs a month. So I only do it when I have 3 or more. So that's why I did it today, because you know, I have 3 customs from December. But if I had like 2 customs, that would be pointless to make this video. And there's one thing I want to point out. If you're wondering how I make like the eyes on my figures, this one especially, because I think I make the eyes really well on this one. Because my past eyes have not been the greatest, honestly. I mean, just look at my Mangle figure. You have like some spots here in the eyes and stuff. I did not want to fix it though. I was kind of running on a schedule, so I had to do that. I do like how her eyes came out. It's a different thing that I tried, but she looks very sad. But yeah, I just use Posca markers. That's all I do. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it for today's video. I'll probably have another video in like 2 days or 3 days. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, this is I'm posting on Saturday. Anyways, you get the drill, like and subscribe, please, because it will help me out a lot. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace out. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change the rating to an 8 out of 10. Never mind. Paint's a bit messy. So.